After 11 days of violence, Israel and the Palestinian militant groups in Gaza have agreed to a ceasefire, signaling an end to immediate bloodshed. Now, the statement from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said the Security Cabinet had unanimously accepted the recommendations from Egypt for an unconditional ceasefire, which will come into force from early Friday onwards. US President Joe Biden on Thursday welcomed the ceasefire announcement, calling it a genuine opportunity for peace after 11 days of relentless bombing and rocket strikes. Biden acknowledged the casualties on both sides and pledged US humanitarian aid to Palestinian Authority in the West Bank.
You know, we've held intensive high-level discussions, hour by hour, literally. Egypt, the Palestinian Authority, and other Middle Eastern countries, with the aim of avoiding the sort of prolonged conflict we've seen in previous years when the hostilities have broken out. I extend my sincere gratitude to President al-Sisi and the senior Egyptian officials who played such a critical role in this diplomacy.
Now, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres also was quick to welcome the ceasefire and said that Israeli and Palestinian leaders have the responsibility to address the root causes of the conflict.
I appeal to the international community to work with the United Nations on developing an integrated, robust package of support for a swift, sustainable reconstruction and recovery that supports the Palestinian people and strengthens their institutions. I stress that Israeli and Palestinian leaders have a responsibility beyond the restoration of calm to start a serious dialogue to address the root causes of the conflict.
Now, according to Egypt's official news agency, Egypt, which has been leading the international mediation to end the Israeli-Palestinian bloodshed, will send 2 security delegations to Israel and Palestine to ensure the implementation of the truce. Meanwhile, cheers and whistles rang out across Gaza City early on Friday as the ceasefire came into effect across the Gaza Strip. Residents took to the streets to celebrate the cessation of hostilities after an 11-day conflict that left hundreds dead. At least 230 Palestinians were killed, including 65 children and 39 women. During the conflict, 1,710 people were wounded. In Israel, 12 people, including a 5-year-old boy and 16-year-old girl, were killed.